Bonjour, je suis Chris et aujourd'hui, je vais vous parler des lettres de motivation en anglais. Je vais vous donner quelques conseils et des exemples pour mieux réussir votre prochaine lettre de motivation en anglais. La vidéo sera presque 100% en anglais, mais ne vous inquiétez pas, vous pouvez toujours cliquer sur le sous-titre en bas pour mieux suivre mon anglais si nécessaire. Okay, let's go and talk about cover letters in English. Okay, firstly, we should talk about who you address the letter to. Dear Sir, Madam, to whom it may concern, you should be writing the name of the person that is going to be reading the letter. This is what will give a good first impression for you and for your cover letter. And that's what a cover letter is all about, a good first impression. Now, if in the job advertisement it says address your CV and cover letter to, I don't know, John Smith, well, you should be writing Dear Mr. Smith as your first line of your cover letter. If it does not give a name, now this can be common too, there is no name, just an address. Send your CVs and cover letters to this email address, for example. This is more of a problem, but it means just a little bit of research by you. Ring the company, talk to somebody who works there and find out who is in charge of this recruitment. Find that person's name and use that person's name in your very first line of your cover letter. Dear Mr. Smith, it makes such a great difference for Mr. Smith, if it was me, if I was reading 100 cover letters and I had to whom it may concern, to whom it may concern, dear Sir, Madam, and then I had, dear Mr. Smith. Okay, this person has taken the time to research. This person is actually interested in this particular job. It is not just a generic cover letter, and that is so important for your cover letters. We do not want a generic cover letter that you use for every single job. Every single cover letter must be individualized for that particular job. So that was point number one. Find the person's name and use it. Point number two is to use key words from the job advertisement in your cover letter. Now, in your job advertisement, they might be asking for something like a team leader. Keyword straight away, leader. They are looking for a leader of a team. Try and use leader somewhere in your cover letter in the first few sentences. Okay? There will always be keywords in a job advertisement. For any job, they will have keywords. Find the keywords, use them in your cover letter. I'm going to leave you with a few examples now. Just have a look at how I've taken the keywords from the advertisement and I've then used them in these example cover letters. Okay, point number 3 is to put all your contact information in your cover letter. Yes, it will be inside your CV too. That is normal. You will have your email, telephone, residential address, etc. Put all of that in your cover letter too. It is easy for your cover letter to become separated from your CV, and if your cover letter does not have your details, they like your cover, they like everything about you, but they don't have your phone number, they've lost your CV, what are they going to do? Next, make sure all your details are in your cover letter. Okay, point number 4, and this is super important. Your cover letter must be a maximum of 1 page. Do not make it longer. Do not make it longer. They will not read it. 2, 3-page cover letters, I've seen them many times before, and they are not interesting for the person that is doing the recruitment. 1 page with the highlights, with the keywords, with your contact information. This is all you need. Never go more than 1 page. If you feel yourself just going 1 page and just a little bit, no, cut some things out somewhere. You do not need all that information. Keep it to 1 page. Okay, so those first 4 ideas were very good generic ideas that you should have in every single cover letter you do. Now it's time to specialize a little bit more and talk about things that are just for this particular cover letter. Your opening line, the very first sentence, it must be engaging. It must be interesting. It must capture that person's attention, the person who's reading it, immediately. This person may have read many cover letters before they get to yours. And if your opening line is just another boring. Oh yes, I'd love to have this job because I'm good, blah, 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 blah. No, try and use a personal experience, a memory, an anecdote, something about when you first found out about this company, why you love one of their products so much. You could even make it funny if you like. It has to be engaging, okay? Huge difference. If that first line is engaging, the person will want to read more and will want to meet you, will want to interview you. Even if perhaps your CV isn't as good as somebody else's, the opening line of a cover letter can really make a difference. You can go, oh wow, this person's interesting. This person has some personality, has what I'm maybe looking for this position. They might have that something special that I'm after. So an opening line is so important. I'm going to leave you with an example here of a great opening line. Here we go. Okay, so this is an example of a job advertisement for a staff writer at a dancing magazine. Have a read through of the advertisement, and then in a moment I will show you the perfect start to a cover letter for this particular position. Okay, here we are. This was the perfect start to a cover letter for this position of staff writer at this dancing magazine. Now you can see it is addressed correctly and it contains a personal anecdote, an interesting anecdote that shows the person, the recruiter, how interested, how passionate this person is about this job, how much they want the job and how much it is important to them. Okay, so after your amazing opening line of the cover letter, the person is interested in you. Now it is the time to sell yourself to this person, to get them to want to come and ask you for an interview. Now, what you say next really depends on what type of job it is, what was the advertisement, what were the keywords, etc. The important thing is you should have a nice balance of hard facts. Hard facts could be things like your education, your diplomas. That's a hard fact. And soft facts, maybe anecdotes about why you like the company that you are applying for. Something about your experience. A mix of hard facts and soft facts to sell yourself for the interview. That is what the middle part of the cover letter is all about. And I'm leaving you with some examples here now of some really good sales pitches. Here we go. Okay, you've got a great opening line. You've got a good sales pitch to try and get you the interview. Now you have to finish your cover letter. You should try and organize the next step with the person. Say something like, I welcome the opportunity to speak with you more about my experience. I would love to schedule a time to meet, etc. Things of this nature, trying to set up a next step with the person. And then finally, I would finish your letter with thank you for your consideration and then your name. Very simple, effective, courteous. Thank you for your consideration. Okay, many people suggest finishing by regards or best regards, best wishes. I'd leave that for a normal email. For a cover letter, thank you for your consideration. Okay, that is all for today. All about writing cover letters in English. I hope that helped you out, and I hope that you will be able to write a really engaging and interesting cover letter for the job that you are going for. Then, of course, you will get the interview, and then I recommend watching this video. This is a video I made all about job interviews and the 10 most common questions that are posed in an English job interview. Please, if you liked this video, press the like button and also press that other button, the subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of the Anglais, Avec, and Anglophone community. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye-bye.